Good afternoon, dear friends. I hope that you enjoy our ocean trip and you are prepared to plunge into the depths. 662 meters deep. This is the most high-reachable place in order to produce ingredients throughout the history of our company. The ocean water at such a depth has special properties and qualities. Purity, transparency, and most importantly, it has a very rich mineral composition. Such a mineral concentration of minerals is driven by the water circulation at big depths, the so-called global conveyor belt. As a result, the water slowly moves around the planet and is enriched by the pristine minerals, which have been manifested by the volcanic eruptions. This composition is close to the composition of our blood. The impact of the minerals to the body is being studied for many decades, but this is the water from the depths of the ocean, has the properties that continue to surprise scientists from all over the world. And today, there are more than 40 different research, including clinical studies, which are dedicated to the positive impact of the ocean minerals to the body. The production of minerals from the depths of the ocean is associated with lots of hardships and difficulties, and there are only 4 places all the world where it is possible: Hawaii, Japan, Korea, and Taiwan. For that, close to the shoreline, there should be big depths. This is when it makes possible to install facilities with pumps and infiltration system and to build the pipe to the necessary depth. The production of our new product, which is called Oceanmin, is located in the eastern coast of Taiwan Island. This is where the set of facilities, including pumps and multi-step filtration and desalination equipment is being located there. The water which is produced from the depth of 662 meters. Thanks to the patented technology, it was made possible to get a concentrated formula of 70 macro and micro elements, including magnesium. And our new product, Oceanmin, as it sticks with the powder, which is dissolved in water, will give you an opportunity to get the power of the ocean and what it means for all of us. This is what Olga Butakova will tell you in a minute's time.
Thank you, Sergey, and greetings, my dear participants. I'm so happy to see you at this event, our yearly event, the event where we show you the best we have. And today I'll be happy to share with you information which I hope will be helpful and useful. And it's not a regular webinar, and today we're launching a new product, and I'm happy to invite you to follow me to the depths of the ocean. Inside our bodies there's an ocean of energy, plasma and cytoplasm and other energy-charged fluids. Our cells float in this fluid like fish in the ocean. This fluid is the natural element, because lately scientists tend to think that life began at the bottom of the ocean, and the ocean hides a lot of secrets. And what you see today is a unique intracellular processes which scientists are to explore. We know very little about a cell, but we are very close to opening these secrets. So today I'm going to talk about these secrets we need to open and which are hidden inside our cells. So let's dive into this topic. Look how amazing our cell is. It is something out of this world. I can't even imagine how this beauty could be born beneath the waves. This is a whole world of its own, where complex processes take place which help us exist. We don't know what life is, but we live until our cells live. We all come from the ocean, and the majority of scientists agree on that. Let's take a look how we function. In this picture, you can see an oceanic secret. So, mitochondria. We've never dug too deep into the cell, but today we are diving into it. So, what is a mitochondrion? These used to be bacteria. Can you imagine that? In each cell there are bacteria that provide for energy. Mitochondria can lose and gain charge. These are virtually powerhouses of cells. I don't know what reactions take place there, chemical or electrochemical or physical, but they fill up with energy on a daily basis, and we use this energy to live our lives. These are amazing laws of nature. Mitochondria have their own sources, own mechanisms, and their own ways of transforming chemical energy into the energy we use to exist. Our body organs are waiting for this energy every day, and we need to replenish our energy resources. But how? What is the life cycle of a mitochondrion? Nobody knows it for sure, but that's why we have energetic people and people who are less energetic. But the fact that a mitochondria have to recharge their batteries, it's true. So if a battery is flat, or your smartphone battery, you can't communicate, you're cut off. And the same applies to mitochondria. You wake up in the morning and mitochondria lack energy, and at this moment you feel fatigued, tired, irritated, probably unwilling to do what you love to do. We've all experienced this a lot of times. That's why mitochondria is the next frontier, and in our academy we've already submerged to this death, and what I know is, of course, within the frames of what the world knows about mitochondria, and I'm going to share it with you. Because, you know, all our illnesses are caused by the lack of energy. Look at this unique picture. The ocean has revealed its secrets to us. The cell looks differently, and here is a diagram of the cell. So cytoplasm contains 50% of magnesium. 10% of magnesium is located in the nucleus, and mitochondria are marked in green, and they contain 30% of magnesium. And there is 10% of magnesium outside the cell in the extracellular fluid. So magnesium is the intracellular element, microelement, unlike calcium. Although cells do contain calcium, but magnesium is a one-of-a-kind microelement. I've told you a lot of times that potassium is number one microelement. It is responsible for intracellular energy transfer, the so-called sodium-potassium pumps. We consume water and flows through channels, but together with water there are electrons which charge our inner batteries. Now you see a cell membrane. It resembles an ocean. Everything in our body bears a passing resemblance to the ocean because we are made up of water. The Japanese usually joke that their bodies are made up of 30% of sushi and 70% of the ocean. So these are really complex mechanisms. We can't control them. These mechanisms control us, so everything flows according to its own laws. We are not aware of these laws. So potassium enters the cells, carries an electron, sodium is extruded and also carries an electron, and this is the electron transfer mechanisms, and here we have products like Pentacan, H500 or coral mine, which provide this transfer. We're trying to normalize these cellular mechanisms for you to never lack energy. But the need for energy is quite high, and we need to satisfy it for our main mechanisms to work. And our main mechanism is the central nervous system. Here is a unique shot how two neurons are trying to make a connection. But what are these connections? They're responsible for our thoughts, our sensations, our words, our actions. When neurons communicate, we remember or forget, we love or we raise children. This is the higher nervous activity. And for this activity, just like for other mechanisms happening in our bodies, we need minerals. And not simple minerals, but minerals in a matrix, in certain proportions: magnesium, potassium, sodium and calcium. And there are other minerals. We have a lot of other alkaline minerals. And preferably we should consume them not separately, but in a universal scheme. We feel fatigued sometimes, but why? What is fatigue? Fatigue is when our mitochondria are empty and they can't help us. There are multiple reasons for this: workload, stress, and the whole world is stressed at present. It's the poor work-rest schedules, sleep disorders, different chronic diseases. These are biorhythms. We all fly, well, not today, yes, but I hope one day we will. So all these are different types of activities, and these activities deplete our body of minerals because they're exhaustible. Our body produces lactic acid, a big amount of lactic acid. It neutralizes it all. That's why we need to replenish magnesium and potassium on a daily basis. Calcium is stored mainly in bones. We can extract it from there, but it will lead to osteoporosis. But magnesium is stored in muscles. And if muscles lack magnesium, it will lead to negative implications. So what is fatigue in general? It's a condition. It's indicative of mineral deficiency. And at a certain point, you can get to overfatigue, which is a dangerous complication, because it's really hard to notice it. There are no tests that can describe the level of your overfatigue. Doctors don't work on this level. When you come to a doctor and ask for a sick leave, and you complain of tiredness, doctors will say, well, don't make things up, your blood tests are okay. But when they're not okay, it won't help us. It will be too late. But fatigue begins on a cellular level, and it begins with depletion of magnesium-potassium reserves. And potassium ensures cellular respiration, and magnesium provides muscle support. When muscles contract, calcium works. It leaves its depot and ensures contraction. But then the muscle has to relax. And this is when magnesium comes into play. That's why we don't have tests to check magnesium levels. But every time when somebody feels bad and ambulance comes and people get into ambulance, they usually receive a medicine in tablets, for instance, which contains potassium and magnesium. We are going to go deeper and deeper. We'll look at homeostasis, we'll look at native proportions. Yes, we can drink magnesium powder, there is sachets like coral magnesium. But there are many other products containing magnesium, but we need to eat it. But in our case, we need to drink it, and drink it in a high concentration. So look at the statistics. 85% of people who suffered a heart attack lack magnesium. People with fatigued nervous system have magnesium ferments in imbalance. Up to 75% of US population suffers from low magnesium level. Of course, in Russia, these tests have not been carried out, but we still need to be cautious. Other figures in other countries, 25% in France, 45% in Germany. Our daily magnesium requirement is pretty high and makes up 400 milligrams. Can you imagine that? It's huge. But we can replenish half as much. So we need a source of magnesium we can use on a daily basis. And it's better to be not in a capsule, but in water. It should be soluble, water soluble. Coal mine is different from Oceanmin, and we will finally have this opportunity to get this unique mineral in water, because we're made up of water. Blood is water, lymph, saliva is water, extracellular fluid, intracellular fluid, cytoplasm, plasma. These are types of energy-charged water. And alkaline minerals transport electrons. So every time we experience spasms and convulsions and apathy and fatigue or over-fatigue, when we lose interest in life, when we can't be compassionate, it's not because we don't want to, it's because we lack energy resources. And the most exact description is, I am tired, I'm burnt out. What is a burnout? This is also cellular level. There is nothing to burn out in our body, nothing burns there. But these cellular mechanisms can bring the work of microorgan in imbalance, like our liver, kidneys, or brain, or vision, memory. I'll show you how memory mechanism works. So we need magnesium for protein membranes, for DNA, for RNA. This is the basis of mitochondria functioning. It ensures fermentation. Over 300 ferments work with help of magnesium. Magnesium is important for proteins, and we are proteins which constantly oxidate and recover. There is an endoplasmic reticulum in our cell, and every time you need magnesium, sodium, potassium and calcium. So the oxidation and recovery process is a complete mystery. How can we feel that we lack magnesium? Toxicosis, cardiovascular diseases, varicosis, kidney stones, constipation, convulsions, diabetes, osteoporosis, arrhythmias, spasms, muscle spasms. Muscle spasms are the first indicator, but we have the main muscle, this is our heart muscle, and sometimes when it is spasmed, it can lead to heart failure. So we need to look after ourselves and take care that we drink enough water and that we consume enough minerals, especially magnesium. We've learned how to balance calcium in our bodies. We've learned how to balance potassium. So we've been walking this path for 20 years. And now the time has come to work with the matrix of potassium, sodium, magnesium matrix. So we don't need sodium that much because it will retain water. So in our new product I'm going to talk about, sodium is present in a very small amount. And now another unique story, how magnesium, can change the condition of the whole universe. Chlorophyll. Chlorophyll contains a huge amount of molecules, and the central molecule is magnesium, and we call chlorophyll green blood of plants. People haven't deciphered the mystery of chlorophyll, but if you replace only one mineral, which is magnesium, with iron, you will get human blood, and this is the mystery we haven't revealed. This is a unique story. I promise to show you NMDA receptors. These are brain receptors. It's responsible for our memory. This is what they look like, and this is what they look like in a diagram. So in the middle, you see a magnesium plug. It goes out and in, and it promotes memory acquisition. Magnesium is the main tool to combat fatigue. It generates energy, it fights insomnia and improves digestion, it relaxes muscles. And our main product, the new launch, is Oceanmin. This is the simplest way to replenish magnesium level. This is a concentration of deep water material in the native matrix of the ocean. At the depth of 662 meters, there is a layer of crystal clear water which never mixes with other types of water, and it is rich in minerals and has high density, and it wraps our planet like a band. It's absolutely pure and mineralized. It's called the source deep ocean water. It's a unique type of water. How did our new product appear, which is the concentrated power of the ocean? We just say, just add Oceanmin. Results have shown, research has shown a good clinical base. It improves physical performance, stamina, improves the musculoskeletal system, electrolytic balance. We've carried out a lot of research, and Oceanmin will help us cope with fatigue, support heart, mitigate the risks of thrombosis and strengthen the bone tissue, normalize our psychological balance. And at an event, at Gold for Gold event, the company gifted this product to the leaders, and we have first results. Let's take a look at them.
Hello, everyone. What do you think it is that I'm holding in my hand? The new Oceanmin product? Yes, of course, but it's way more. It is a treasure. What's inside of this sachet turns water into a divine, fantastic mineral drink, which brings you strength, energy, and the calmness of the ocean. I've been taking it for months. What do I have? I got rid of all of the spasms in my GI tract, in my muscles, and my blood vessels. My body works like a clockwork, and any stress, that's what I got rid of. I sleep like a baby, and of course my skin, my nails, my hair, it's all great because this water has a lot of minerals. It is the best water I've ever had in my life, and I wish all of you that you add this wonderful secret of the land and the ocean into your diet. Here's to your health.
Друзья, всем привет! Меня зовут Константин Тернопольский. И так получилось, что...
Hi everyone, my name is Konstantin Ternopolsky, and actually I'm doing sports since my childhood. I was doing different kinds of sports, and now, age of 40, I'm doing tennis, big tennis, and you can imagine these accelerations, the work of my back, of all groups of muscles, and always it's been a problem how to restore your forces. Coral Club produced a new product called Oceanmin. I tested it myself, I can assure you that this product, which is produced from the depth of 362 meters, works very well in order to remove the acids from your body after heavy physical loads. And every person lacks microelements and macroelements, and this is an organic product and works fantastically. This is just a product which will be the blockbuster in the market because many people are looking for that. The functional restoration and rehabilitation is very important today. Drink it and stay healthy.
So who needs our product? Everybody does. Those who are involved in strenuous activities, those who want to be full of energy, those who do sports, those who experience fatigue. Adults need it. People of the advanced age need it. So everybody who looks after their health need it. This is a unique product, and I take great pride in our company. It goes deep beneath the waves in search for something valuable. What we can find on the land is not enough for us. We reach the ocean floor to find precious pieces of minerals which we could share with people. We have enough minerals, lots of minerals, but we're trying to push the boundaries even further. And what is left is to try it ourselves, share it with our friends. You can already buy this product, you can try it, you can get results. And we have to share these results with the rest of the world, because this is a one-of-a-kind product. This is a precious product which will make our company even stronger, better. It will help us be healthy in every corner of the world. So congratulations on this launch. I know that this forum is an important thing to you, but for me, Oceanmin launch is most important thing, because I know we can help a lot of people out there to restore their energy, overcome fatigue, and start a new, happy life. Thank you for your attention. Wishing all the next participants of the forum energy, joy, a wish to share it with us. Thank you for your attention. This was Health Academy.